Today, our lesson from Unit 3, Earth Interactive Systems. Module 1, Earth's Water System. Lesson 3, Effects of the Hydrosphere. Today, we will discuss about the following objectives. Define weathering, erosion, and deposition. Second, name the 4 agents of erosion. Third, describe and explain how the agents of erosion cause weathering, erosion, and deposition. Hydrosphere, the totality of water surrounding the earth, comprising all the bodies of water, ice, and water vapor in the atmosphere. That is, water held in oceans, rivers, lakes, glaciers, groundwater, soil, and air. Hydrosphere. It affects erosion of the geosphere through moving water and precipitation. The pounding of waves has worn away part of the cliff. After many years, parts of the rock have eroded away, forming a natural bridge. Natural bridges that are naturally made by erosion. Here you can see the natural bridges. Hydrosphere. Rain causes erosion on the geosphere. Runoff carries element and contaminates into the ocean, which can affect the biosphere. Importance of hydrosphere. As we all know, the survival of living organisms without water is impossible. Life on the earth entirely depends upon water. Hence, Earth is known as water planet. Hydrosphere plays a vital role in our daily life. A few importance of hydrosphere are as follows. Number 1, one of the basic needs of human. Number 2, part of living cell. Number 3, habitat for many organisms. Number 4, regulates temperature. Number 5, atmosphere existence. Water cycle. You can see the 4 main stages: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, surface runoff. Weathering, erosion, and deposition. Weathering is the breaking down of rocks and other materials on the Earth's surface. Weathering processes at or near Earth's surface that cause rocks and minerals to break down. Second, erosion. Process of removing earth material from their original sites through withering and transport. Caves can be found underground and underwater. They formed as a result of water dissolving soft rock such as limestone and gypsum. When the water seeps underground through cracks in the rock, the passage of the caves widen over time. Here you can see the underground, the limestone dissolving. Erosion. Natural bridges were formed by erosion. Erosion is the process of withered rock moving from one place to another. Wind erosion. We can see in desert sand dunes and ocean sand dunes. Sand is moved by wind. Withering and erosion. The process of breaking large rocks into smaller rocks over time. Erosion, the movement of withered rock and soil from one place to another. But both need wind, ice, gravity, and water. Deposition. The word deposit comes from the Latin word depositus, which means to lay aside. Deposition, the process of eroded materials being dropped off in another place. Withering, erosion, and deposition work together to change the shape of the land. Here, the first process, withering, breaking the soil, landslide. Second, erosion, the running water carries the sand and mud from one place to another through the fast flowing river water. Third, deposition, process where sediment moved by erosion is dropped and comes to rest. The process of dropping sediment by water and wind. Deposition. Deposition is the geological process in which sediments, soil, and rocks are added to a landform or landmass. Wind, ice, water, and gravity transport previously withered surface material, which at the loss of enough kinetic energy in the fluid is deposited, building up layers of sediment. So the dropping of sediment or particles by water, wind, or ice. Erosion and deposition. Erosion is the movement of rocks, soil, and sand to a new place. Erosion is caused by wind, water, ice, and gravity. After the earth materials are moved by erosion, they are dropped in a new spot, which is called deposition. Withering, erosion, deposition. These three processes together changing earth and form new lands. Withering, the breaking down of rock. Withering agents include water, ice, wind, animals, growing plants. There are two main types of withering: mechanical and chemical. Erosion, the movement of sediment from broken rock. Erosion agents include water, ice, wind, gravity. Deposition, the dropping of sediment in a new place. Example of deposition or formation of an island, sand dunes. Action of running water. Water is the most powerful agent of erosion. Both surface and groundwater act as agent of erosion. Groundwater creates underground surfaces like caves. Water running on land surfaces creates land surfaces like deltas. Running water has lot of sediments: sand, clay, silt, small rocks, all are sediments. Erosion and deposition by running water. As water runs downhill, it can wash away soil and erode rock. The water, soil, and rocks will eventually flow into a large body of water, such as a river. River with fast moving water tend to follow straight paths. Fast moving water has more energy. It can wash away larger amounts of heavier sediment. Rivers with slow moving water tend to follow curved paths. Slow moving water has less energy. It carries smaller particles of sediments. Fast flowing water. River, we can see meanders. The looping curves in this river are called meanders. Slow moving water deposits sediment on the inside of a meander. Fast moving water erodes sediment on the outside of the meanders. These are meanders. Here you can see the meanders. Fast flowing water and the slow flowing water. Meander. Meandering river system. What is meander? Meander are curving changes of direction in a river or stream. The land erode faster near the outside edge of the meander. Erosion by slow flowing rivers. Slow moving water erodes the sides of their channels more than the bottom. Also, large curves in the stream form. These curves are called meanders. Meanders form because water erodes the outside of curves and deposits eroded material on the inside. Meander erosion on outer concave bank because of greater speed of flow. Water fast flowing, outer bank, concave bank, and the deposition is inside. Erosion outside, deposition is inside because of slower speed of flow. So erosion need greater speed of flow, deposition need slower speed of flow. Next, landform delta. Rivers eventually flow into larger bodies of water such as lake or oceans. Since the water is no longer flowing downhill, it slows down. The sediments carried by the water is deposited on the bottom of the lake. Over time, the sediments builds up into a landform called a delta. The fast flowing water carries all the sediments. When it reaches near the lake or ocean, the speed slow down and drop or deposit all the sediments in the lake or the ocean. The mouth of the river, it's called delta. Here you can see the delta, the fast flowing water. It reaches the larger body of water. The speed slow down. When water that is carrying sediment enters a larger body of water, the sediment is dropped, forming a delta. Delta is basically a depositional feature of a river formed at the mouth of the river, that is, the place where the river meets sea or ocean. It is a characteristic feature of a river in its old stage because at this stage the river is not having enough velocity, means speed, to carry forward the sediments. It has carried along till this stage. Hence, these sediments are deposited and ultimately forms a delta. This picture shows how is a delta made. Heaviest material is deposited first and the lightest last. Deposition occurs as the river loses velocity when it enters the sea. Finally, delta is built up in layers at the bottom of the lake. A river delta is a landform created by deposition of sediment that is carried by a river as the flow leaves its mouth and enters slower moving or stagnant water. This occurs where a river enters an ocean, sea, estuary, lake, reservoir, or another river that cannot carry away the supplied sediment. River and the lake and all the sediment deposits. This is delta deposits. This one is lake deposits. Delta means a large mass of sediment deposited at the mouth of a river. Next landform, alluvial fan. Rivers also deposit sediment. They flow out of a steep, narrow canyon. Here the stream becomes wider and shallower. The water slows down as it spreads out. Sediment is deposited in all land called an alluvial fan. It's fan shaped. In the beginning, fast flowing water, while deposition, the speed slows down. When a rushing river runs out of a narrow canyon, it slows down and becomes shallower. Sediment is dropped, causing an alluvial fan to form. It's fan shaped or triangle shaped or cone shaped. An alluvial fan, it's a triangle shaped deposit of gravel, sand, and even smaller pieces of sediment, such as silt. This sediment, it's called alluvium. Alluvial fans are usually created as flowing water interacts with mountains. hills, or steep walls of canyons. An alluvial fan is a fan-shaped deposit formed where a fast flowing stream flattens, slows, and spreads, typically at the exit of a canyon onto a flatter plain. Rivers also deposit sediment when they flow out of a steep, narrow canyon. Sediment is deposited in a landform called an alluvial fan. These are alluvial fans. Canyons are deep, narrow valleys with steep sides. Most have rivers running through them. A canyon is a deep, narrow valley with steep sides. Canyon comes from the Spanish word canon, which means tube or pipe. The movement of rivers, the process of weathering and erosion, and tectonic activity create canyons. Steep sides, narrow alluvial fan and delta. A delta forms in water and an alluvial fan forms on land. Delta form at the base of the lake and the river joining the ocean or the sea. Alluvial fan found at the bottom of the mountain plain area. Delta and alluvial fan both form when the flow of river water decreases quickly, means the speed slowed down. An alluvial fan forms where a river flows down a steep slope onto a flat plain. A delta is a low plain and forms where a river enters an ocean. Alluvial fan forms at base of mountains when streams slow down. Delta forms at base or mouth of river when water slows down. Both are fan-shaped. Both formed by deposited sediments. Both formed from fast-flowing water slow down. So, weathering, erosion, and deposition work together to change the shape of the land. The first process, weathering, the gradual breakdown of rocks into smaller pieces. The smaller pieces, the sand, the gravel, all called sediments. Second process, erosion, the process where broken rocks or the withered rocks and sediment are picked up and moved to another place. When particles carried by water, ice, or wind are deposited, dropped in another location form the new land. Deposition occurs when the agent of erosion lay down sediment. Deposition changes the shape of the land. What's the difference? Withering, think of wither, wearing rock down. Erosion, think of a road and traveling. Deposition, think of depositing money into a bank. Thank you.